Good evening and welcome to AJK News. I'm your host, Julian Schmidt.
I'm your co-host, Kate Elder.
And tonight we'll be covering moments that define 1997, such as the Heaven's Gate occult group,
The O.J. Simpson trial,
Hong Kong being returned to China,
the death of Mother Teresa,
and the story that captured the world, the death of Princess Diana.
Along with these stories, we will be highlighting other events that shaped the era of the Ox, 1997.
Our first story takes us to March 26, where an occult group located in Santa Fe, California, and their leader, Marshall Applewhite, convinced all 39 members to commit mass suicide in order to be with a UFO flying behind the Hale-Bopp comet, traveling overhead. They believed that killing themselves would cause them to enter the spacecraft and ascend past the Heaven's Gate to a higher existence.
After the Hale-Bopp comet was discovered in 1995, the cult members believed that there was an alien spacecraft that was heading to Earth. During the time that the Hale-Bopp comet was nearest Earth, Applewhite and the other cult members drank a lethal mixture of phenobarbital and vodka and died.
And now we go to Albert for our second story.
Our second story covers Andy Green and Richard Noble's record-breaking drive on the Thrust SSC in Black Rock Desert, Nevada. Green managed to break the record for fastest lane speed twice. The first record was broken on September 25th. Green traveled an average of 714 miles per hour. The record was broken yet again on October 15th of the same year. On this day, 15 years and 1 day after pilot Chuck Yeager broke the sound barrier in the air, Green became the first to break the sound barrier on land, traveling at an average of 763 miles per hour. We now go to Julian for our next story.
On July 1st, Hong Kong returned to Chinese rule from Great Britain after 99 years. China had been seized by Great Britain in 1939 because of interference in the country's economic, social, and political affairs. Later in 1842, at the end of the Opium Wars, China signed over Hong Kong to Great Britain. And then in 1898, Britain was granted another 99 years of rule under the Queen. This year, after being signed to China, Hong Kong held a ceremony that hosted Prime Minister of the UK, Secretary of State of the United States, and the Chinese President, Jiang Zemin.
Hey, yo, Albert, where are you?
Hey, what's up, Kata?
What the? What is this?
Oh, it's a new Nintendo 64, man. The hottest new console of the year.
No way, no way.
Pretty great, man. You want to play?
Yeah, definitely, let's go.
Oh, yeah, dude. Set up, man. Let me just go set up the two-player mode real quick.
How does it even fit in?
Just gotta
What
put
the-
it in here.
What is this?
We froze the game console, but that'll be fine, alright? So it'll be like...
Dude, the graphics,
great,
though.
man. This
This is gonna be like
Dude,
dangerous.
that's so bitchy. What are these cubes? What is that?
items, dude. You get items, get cool stuff, man. I can, like, boost you, man. Oh,
Get out of
dude,
here.
I just...
Welcome back. 1997 has been a big year for the cultural and economic news. For our first story, it's about James Cameron's Titanic, which is based on a true story about the sinking of the RMS Titanic. Titanic has become one of the biggest hits of the year. It's centered around a love story between actors Rose, played by Kate Winslet, and Jack, played by Leonardo DiCaprio. The movie is created in Baja, California, and used a 770-foot replica of the Titanic. The project was reportedly cost over $200 million, making it one of the most expensive movies ever in history. It is believed that it will win many rewards in the coming year. For our second story, it's about the death of the hip-hop icon Christopher Wallace, also known as the Notorious B.I.G. or Biggie Smalls. He was killed on the night of March 9th, 1997. He was killed in a drive-by shooting in Los Angeles, California. He was shot 4 times and died 4 hours later. Biggie, or B.I.G., was traveling back to his hotel with his bodyguards, and as he finished partying at a local fire department. He was stopped at a light as a blue Chevrolet pulled up next to him. Bullets directly hit Biggie. He was pronounced dead at 1:15 a.m. at Cedar Sinai Medical Center, being only 24 years old. For our third story, it's about the brand new toys that has come into the market. Toys like the Holiday Barbie doll, the Tamagotchi, and Elmo dolls have stolen the hearts of many kids around the world. Top seller Holiday Barbie dolls was set at a price of $32.70 and used to buy many girls a toy to play with. Sony's PlayStation is still a really big hit, as it is a breakthrough 32-byte processor which experience of 3D perspective and stereo CD quality sound brings in a lot of customers.
In sports news, Tiger Woods had a great year in golf. He came home with the famous green Masters jacket that he won in the world-renowned championship in Augusta, Georgia. At the young age of 21, Tiger Woods won the tournament by 12 strokes, taking the true nickname the Young Master. Tiger Woods became the youngest person to ever win the Masters at the young age of 21. Later on in the year, on June 28th, Mike Tyson bit Evander Holyfield's ear in the third round of the World Heavyweight Championship. The attack led to an immediate disqualification and suspension from boxing, and after a roller coaster of a career and landing in a federal penitentiary for alleged rape, we don't know what's to come from Mike Tyson. This was a very thrilling year in sports with many celebrations and close games. Green Bay brought home the Lombardi Trophy in the Super Bowl this year against New England, 35-21. The Florida Marlins beat Cleveland 4-3 in the World Series, and Detroit, who had a great season in hockey, won 4-0 against Philadelphia. And the NCAA basketball champions were Arizona defeating Kentucky 84-79 in overtime. On August 31st this year, the world and the country of Great Britain woe as they mourn the loss of Princess Diana. The princess died in Paris after a car accident in a tunnel by the Seine River. With her was her driver Henry Paul and Ahmad Mohammed Al-Fared, the owner of a billion-dollar department store. They were believed to be escaping paparazzi when the car accident occurred. Diana died in the intensive care unit, although authorities deemed it an accident. There was speculation that the beloved princess was murdered because of the controversy of her recent divorce. Now we cut to footage of the accident where the world lost humanitarian friend and peacekeeper of the earth, Princess Diana. She'll be missed dearly by her family, countrymen, and the 1.5 billion people who viewed her funeral ceremony.
On June 12, 1994, O.J. Simpson allegedly murdered his ex-wife Nicole Brown and her friend Ron Goldman. On October 3, 1995, O.J. was declared innocent, but on February 4th of 1997, the Brown and Goldman families filed a civil lawsuit against O.J., and he was found responsible for the two deaths. Knowing all of this and all the trials, do you believe that O.J. was innocent or guilty?
I believe that O.J. Simpson is innocent because they've already tried him in criminal court, and he was found innocent through criminal court. A jury of 12 has found him innocent, and I believe that he can't be tried again because that violates his amendment of double jeopardy.
I feel like he was guilty. Facts don't lie. And if the first jury didn't see that, then the second jury did. So he was convicted.
O.J. Simpson is well-renowned in his community and has a son that also has been known to have mental illnesses. And they look very similar. And O.J. Simpson's son could have done it.
I still feel like his facts are shown are what makes him convicted of this crime. Facts don't lie. If it was his son, it was shown differently. It didn't, so it was correct that they did convict him.
Hello and welcome to Good evening and welcome to AJKM. Good evening and welcome to Oh my god! Good evening and welcome to AJK News. I'm your host, Julian Schmidt. I can't even do it.
It's about the new brand new toys. Cash that
Day one of recording. We've been here for like 4 hours and we've done nothing so far. Everyone's trying to work, but it's kind of rough because we're all pretty stupid.